Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are here with Mrs. Norman, the mother of Jolissa. Hello, Mrs. Norman. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us. I greatly appreciate it in this difficult time that you're going through. Can you give us any updates on what is going on? Has Adventures with Purpose been there? Um, have they how's everything going with the case currently?
Okay, so Adventures with Purpose is leaving today. They were out here searching they searched all the bodies of water that are out here towards this area.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing that was found.
Okay. So they've found nothing at this point. Okay. Could you?
No, nothing was found.
Okay. Could you tell us how Jolissa's friend passed away? And I heard that she was depressed about that. But would this cause her to act in a different manner, or be depressed that
You know what? My oldest daughter's right here too, and she could answer some of those questions because
Oh, sure,
she
of course.
used to listen. Yeah, hold on. Let me pass her over so you can ask her those
Of
questions.
course.
Hello.
Hey there, it's Justin.
Hi.
How are you doing? Well, it's a bad question. I'm sorry that you're dealing with what you're dealing with right now. I was asking your mom, your Jolissa's friend. We heard that she had a friend that passed away.
Yes.
uh, would this cause her to, was she extremely depressed about this? Would it cause her to not want to be found? And how long ago did her friend pass?
So her friend passed 1 year ago. This month actually. So this month of August is his 1 year anniversary of his passing.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I don't think his passing will want her to not be found for anything. Like just this month was being a little hard for her because it's been the 1 year anniversary of him being
Gotcha.
passing away. But she wasn't like severely depressed about it. She of course she missed him. She was sad, but
Okay.
she wouldn't just disappear.
Okay. And her friend was sadly murdered, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And has there been justice for that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Actually, literally the next day they knew who had murdered him, and that person is in jail.
Good. Okay. When she was at the party, did anything occur that made her leave? Was these friends that she knew a while that was at the party when she?
She was actually at a friend's family party, her best friend's family party. It wasn't like a party with random people. It was her best friend's family party.
Okay. And was there an incident that happened that night that caused her to leave? I've heard that there was like an incident, but I don't know if she was involved or did anything happen?
No, there wasn't like a major incident. I'm sorry, I lost you for a
That's
second.
okay. That's okay. So there wasn't like a major incident.
Um, so I know she was at the party with her best friend, and her best friend had fallen asleep. And then my sister like went to go wake her up, and her friend didn't want to wake up, but she was like, "Oh, like I want to wake up and like hang out no more." So I guess her and my sister kind of got in like a small argument, but like nothing like really significant.
So okay. So it wasn't
Like a big fight or anything? No.
okay. Okay. Um, so she was living with the grandparents, correct?
Yeah, was raised by her grandparents.
Okay. Okay. And she went to the grandparents' home
Yes.
to grab, was it clothes? What did she grab?
I'm assuming maybe her little backpack. I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
We're just assuming she grabbed her little bag. It's like a it's like a mini small backpack. She uses it as a purse. It's like a really small bag. All that she carries in there is like her wallet, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. And did the grandparents say anything? Did she talk to Jolissa or
No, my grandparents didn't talk to her. It was really late. It was like 3:30 in the morning when she came home. She
Mhm.
called my brother though and asked him where he was at because he wasn't home, and he was out with his friends.
Okay. Okay. So she asked for your brother.
Yeah, she called him and asked him where he was at.
Okay. And she sounded, according to your brother, did she sound perfectly like everything was fine?
My brother said like she's just sounded like she wanted to hang out, like she just wanted to hang out with him.
Just chill. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Um, I mean, she wouldn't have, at, she's found on camera throughout the city. So she took, uh, rather than like the highways and the interstate, she went through the inner city, right?
Yeah, she actually didn't drive. She doesn't drive on the freeway or highway. She doesn't drive on the freeway or highway.
Okay. Okay. So they have her on camera. Um, so you have her, or the police, the authorities have her on photos and videos. Um, and there is, I mean, there's some things I'm sure that you guys can't make public, but have have you heard anything else regarding the ping at that lake?
No, that's the last thing we have is just that ping, and then people have been searching the lake and stuff, but nothing has turned up.
Okay. Okay. Going back to that party, um, how many people were there at that party? Was there any strangers that would be, that Jalissa wouldn't know?
No, so she's been best friends with this girl for a lot of years already, maybe since they were like in middle school, so a lot of years. And it was just her family party, like with her cousins, her brothers, her mom, her dad,
Hmm.
just her family. It wasn't like random people.
Hmm. Okay. Um, did she tell your brother like the location of where she wanted to hang out or where she was going? Um, anything
No,
with,
she just I told them she's gonna go to the store and then head back home.
but when she is spotted at the store, she
Yes,
goes literally the opposite direction as home, correct?
yes, yes,
Okay. Okay. And then that is when she is spotted, I guess, on camera throughout the city, um, where they have found her. Was she, I mean, did you know if she had anybody that she was seeing, that she was, dating, or any interest of that?
no, she wasn't dating anyone or anything.
Okay. And she wouldn't be the type that would do something like any dating websites or anything like that.
No, she definitely would not be on like a dating app or anything like that.
Yeah. When I saw a picture of Jolissa, I thought, just by, I just said to me, she seems like she would just make a really great friend. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like when I see her.
Yeah,
She just was
definitely. She's
just
my
be,
best friend ever.
yeah, yeah. Um, let's see here. Um, did do you know what she put in her backpack um, when she went back to the grandparents' house?
So it's like a little mini. I don't know if you have ever seen like a mini backpack. It's like
Yeah,
really, really, really small. It's like a Michael Kors
I was
purse
getting,
bag.
I was getting ready to say, yeah, like the Michael Kors. You took
Yeah,
the
that's
words out of my.
exactly what it is. Like a
Okay,
Michael Kors purse bag. So clothes or anything like that wouldn't even fit in there.
okay, okay. Um, did they find have they found the phone that
No,
was
they
hers?
haven't found anything. Her phone, her car, nothing. They haven't found anything.
Okay, and have they been checking alongside the road, like the roadways where there could have possibly been an accident?
I'm hoping they have. Me and my family have been out searching for her every day. Um, I think the cops are starting to come out more now, but I'm not too sure how well they're doing on their search. I know we're doing the best we can.
Hmm. Do you feel like you're getting enough support from the local police?
From the police,
Yes.
I don't think we are. I think they could do a lot more. Like whenever my family's out at the lake searching for her, I never see police or anything out there. And when my family was searching for her the first week, longer than a week, they were never in the fields with us searching. So no, I don't think you're doing the best.
Hmm. Okay. Um, the friend that was murdered like a year ago, um, do you know if there was like a motive why her friend was murdered?
Um, they were at a well, my sister wasn't there, but I guess her friend was at like a party with like a bunch of people, and he was drunk, and like he got in a fight, and they ended up killing him.
So who ended up killing him?
Just a random person. They were like he was at a party. He
Oh
got
wow.
drunk and he got into a fight with someone, and that person he got in a fight with pulled a gun out and shot him.
Okay. Okay. And the lake where Adventures with Purpose searched and allegedly your sister's phone pinged, was there was this a place that she normally would go to?
Um, yeah, she really liked going to Avocado Lake.
Okay. Okay. So did she go there, would you say daily, weekly, monthly?
Not daily or weekly. Like I don't know. Whenever she felt like going to like on a little adventure, I guess that's where she would choose to go. Because she
Okay.
doesn't drive on the freeway, like I said, and you can get there to that lake without going on the freeway.
Hmm. Is there a lot of like carjackings in that area? Um, you know,
Not
get
that I know of.
okay.
The lake's not too far from my house, but I'm not really like too familiar with it. But I don't think so. I'm not too sure about that.
Okay. So the AM PM convenience store that she was there before, she went fully missing. How far is the AM PM to the lake?
Pretty far, like 45 minutes.
So that's a big drive. And did she live close to the AM/PM?
Yeah, we live like 1 block away from it.
Okay, so this would be a big drive at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. And like getting there from from close to your home, you can take complete like inner city. There's like you might as well say like a back road to get.
Oh yeah, so where we're from, the city we're from is like pretty much all fields, and the city where the lake is also like our city. Just like we're from like a small town, so people just go just out of the town. Yeah, you don't have to go on the freeway.
Mhm. Um, would she drive to any nearby towns, Fresno, Sanger, Kerman, any of those? Does
She
she?
wouldn't drive to Fresno because Fresno you gotta get on the freeway, but like any other small town where you don't need to get on the freeway, she would go.
Okay, okay. Do you know what she purchased at the gas station?
I'm not exactly too sure.
Okay. Okay. Um, have you spoke with the gas station attendants and they said did they say how she was?
Me personally, I haven't spoke with the gas station people. They like to speak to only to the cop.
Right. Okay. I heard she bought like a cigar or a wrap, but that's the
Oh
only.
yeah. I don't know because I've heard like just as much as like a lot of what I hear too. I see on the internet as well.
Right.
Just because the cops don't like to really tell us anything,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen that it was like a snack. I've seen that it was a cigar.
Mm-hmm.
She did smoke, so it could have been either one of those.
Right. Did let's see here. Did they check the Kings River? Have they?
I'm not too sure if I know they checked like Pine Flat Lake and Dam, and they also checked Avocado Lake. I know they checked like a few smaller lakes around, but I'm not sure if they checked the Kings River.
Okay. Okay.
I don't believe so though.
Is there any other favorite locations that Jolissa would hang out close to Avocado Lake? Any friends in that area, acquaintances?
No.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. Does she have any history with confusion, mental health,
No.
depression?
No.
Okay. Let's see here. Bear with me. So was there your friend or her friend rather that died? Was there any like gang uh, murdered by? Was it like a gang member or anything
No.
that could be
It
retired?
was just a fight.
Okay. Okay. Could you walk us through the day leading up to the party? Did you see her that day?
No. No, actually, I wasn't in town when she went missing. I was in Los Angeles.
Okay. Okay. Did anyone see her before the party that day?
Yeah, my grandmother, my grandfather, and my brother, all people who she lived with.
Okay. And there was no sign of stress or anything?
No. She just, it was her day off work. She woke up, she slept in. She had plans to go to that party later on.
Mm-hmm.
She went, and she ended up missing.
Right. You've obviously saw the recording for your sister leaving the gas station.
Yeah.
Did she look confused to you? Did she look maybe a little intoxicated? Um, or was that the way she normally walked? Is
I think she was a little like, maybe like not in the best mood.
right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Um, let's see here. Okay. Let's. Has the police like questioned? I mean, not. I mean, I'm not saying like interrogate or anything, but have they talked to the friends or family members or whoever was at that party?
Yeah,
Have they
I know
talked?
they have questioned a couple people who were at the party.
Okay, okay. Um, did your sister work
Yeah, she worked at a packing house 6 days a week.
at a packing house? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Sorry. Okay. And how long had she worked there?
like a little over a year.
Okay. Okay. So she had been established there. Has
Yeah,
she
definitely.
has she made any reference to anyone at work made her uncomfortable? Um,
No,
have they checked like other employees' schedules that could have been off at that time? Have they talked to any of the employees, the authorities?
I'm sorry. What was the question? I'm
Yeah,
having trouble hearing you.
I'm sorry. I was just saying, has the authorities, the police, have they talked to the coworkers at? Uh,
I'm not too sure about that.
okay, okay, and they have pinged her phone, and the last I guess ping was at the close to the avocado lake, correct?
Yes.
And did they give you a time stamp on when the last ping
No,
happened?
I didn't.
Okay, okay. The local. What can the locals do to help you find your sister? And
I think the whole community has been very helpful.
that's good.
They've been like showing her pictures, and they come out and help us search for her. They post flyers. I'm really grateful for the whole community.
Okay. Um, is it possible that she was missing like her past friend and went somewhere and they, where she could smoke and like remember, her
Yeah.
friend?
So her friend who passed away, she would go out there to his house.
Okay. And was the friend that passed, was he from out Avocado Lake area?
No.
Okay.
He was from he lived down the street in the country.
Okay. Okay. Um, let's see here. Do, I mean, has the party that she was at, had there been any neighbor issues at the party, or have y'all had any like neighbor issues or anything?
No, no neighbor issues.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I asked about the carjackings, if there was like,
So far, the phone's about to die. Did you have any last questions?
have they found any bank activity? There's been no other bank activity.
No, there hasn't been any bank activity.
Okay, okay. Um, Do you have like a GoFundMe or anything that we could share?
Yeah, we actually do have the GoFundMe.
Okay. Um, could you possibly text that to me? Have your mother text that to me, and then I can share it
Yeah, of
out for
course.
you?
To this number.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Okay, I'm so sorry. It's just we're in the car and
Nope, you're fine. You're going
we need
through
to bring the charger.
you're absolutely going through a lot. And what was your name again?
My name's Irene. Irene.
Irene. Okay. Thank you, Irene. I appreciate your time. We are praying for
Appreciate you
you
as
and
well.
we are trying
Thank you.
to get this out. Thank you so much. God bless you.
God bless you too.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Bye bye. Okay. So there we have it. Um, just a lot more questions than answers. It seems like, Jolissa lived just a very, you know, typical quiet life, in my opinion. She worked, she kind of went home, and she maybe went to a party or two with some of her, you know, family members or friends. But other than that, I really feel like, she went through the inner cities and stuff. I really feel like they need to check, what, areas that she went through. What if she was at a stoplight at, or a shady area at 4 o'clock in the morning that didn't have a camera, or, and she was carjacked? What if she went over a, an embankment somewhere close to Avocado Lake? We don't have a time on when that phone last pinged. So we're just going to have to keep searching. I feel like I could be a good friend with Jolissa. That's how I felt. I felt like Jolissa was um, just a sweet person, just would be a really good friend. Thank you, Tabitha. Where do volunteers go help search? I'm going to thank you for that. I'm going to try to find more information on if they are accepting, people to help look. There is no way to clear Pine Lake. It's huge, says Adventures with Purpose has searched Avocado Lake and other lakes, I guess, surrounding it. They just left, just literally a few hours ago, from what I understand. There was nothing that they found. You know, her phone last pinged there, but just because her phone last pinged there doesn't necessarily mean she was there. Um, if I mean, someone could, do the unthinkable, throw you out and keep your phone, or your phone still be in the car and they not know it. So, did she say if the person who killed her friend has been arrested? Yes. She said that he was arrested the next day and he was just some random guy that did it. There is That is true, Denise. There's always hope until we find otherwise. There's always hope. Um, she said that when her sister was found, or when her sister was at the AM/PM gas station, rather, that she thought she looked irritated, and I kind of was thinking, well, was she irritated because of something that happened earlier? I mean, it was very early into the morning, and something happened, a little tiff, according to Jolissa's sister Irene, saying that, but it wasn't really nothing, to write home about, as we say. But just because also it may not be that big of a deal to someone like Jolissa, it doesn't mean it may not be that big of a deal for someone else who was there. Something that may not upset me as an individual may infuriate another person, or vice versa. Maybe because she couldn't find anyone to party with, her brother was busy, her sister didn't answer the phone. I mean, it's possible. Anything is truthfully possible. You go to that AM PM all the time. So, Angel, you're close to that area, I'm assuming, which Jolissa, I am, and Irene, and the family, I guess that they live, really close to that AM PM, she was saying. Local restaurants gave them free food. Okay. Hopefully they have horses, ATV, boots on the ground, out searching. According to Irene, Jolissa's sister, she feels like they could be doing more, but I also understand that as a family member, we could all feel like they may need to do more, find them, but we also don't know what they are doing behind the scenes. Just because a duck looks like it's floating on water, there's a lot going on underneath the water. They're paddling, so they could still be doing a lot, and we just don't know it behind the scenes. There's also a huge aqueduct that runs through. There are so many places that search. So get this. I found, let me see if I can pull this up. I found a little something that was talking about Avocado Lake, and it kind of creeped me out, to be quite honest with you. Let me see if I can find it very quickly. Hey, I see you. Do you have that that video that you was sent me about Avocado Lake? I'm trying to find it. Let me see here. I have so many emails, guys. It's crazy. Let me see. But it's a very interesting little something. Here's Fresno Sheriff. Okay, here we go. I found it. Avocado Lake is, hold on, let me share this. I've got to get my mouse, guys. I got to find my mouse. I think I left it at work. Let me know if you can hear this.
I am Detective Volca, and we're here at Avocado Lake, one of the deadliest lakes in California. Avocado Lake is located 23 miles east of Fresno, California. You drive Highway 180, 17.5 miles, and then you make a left on Piedra Road, another 5.5 miles. This lake is rumored to be haunted because of many tragedies that have been happening around this place. People, adults, and even kids have drowned in this lake. I decided to come here around 1:30 and 3:30 a.m. to look for any spirits or ghosts around this area. Officials believe that alcohol is one of the factors of people drowning in this lake. But also there is a legend the people say that there's a dark creature inside that lake that pulls down people and kills them. There is also a story of a mining company, right, that supposedly dug so deep that it released something. Also, people say that the Kings River, is connected to the Avocado Lake. And then apparently there's holes in there that pull people down as well, and that's why people also die. There is no doubt that this lake is very beautiful in the morning, but at night it changes in a second, like this creepy building. We went around the whole lake using our EMF meter, and this spot was the only spot that we got the most activity. I just walked by here a couple minutes ago, and look at this. Rumor said that there's a little young boy, a spirit, playing around this area. Our conclusion is it's very sad and unfortunate that this beautiful park has been clouded by many tragedies. And all I can say is if you guys come to this park, just be very careful. There is paranormal activity here, and just take precautions and stay safe. All right. Until next time.
Okay, so that was brought to you by Detective Mocha on Facebook. I will share their link if anybody wants to go check them out. So there is supposed to be, I don't think he may not be a real detective. It may be like paranormal or something. But regardless, there is a lot of deaths that happen around Avocado Lake, and there is actually, I will show you. It's called Lake of Shadows: The Legend of Avocado Lake. It's a documentary horror film based upon many drowning deaths at Avocado Lake and what lurks below. So it is supposed to be one of California's deadliest lakes. And ironically, Jolissa's phone that was the last ping. That was all we know is that it was close to Avocado Lake. We do not have a time. We don't have exactly where the ping. All we know is close. So, we're still looking. I feel like really that at the end of the day, I feel like she could have had an accident somewhere and they just haven't found where the accident is. Um, Irene says that Jolissa looks a little irritated. Now she knows her better than, right, obviously me or any of us, but to me she looked a little bit slightly buzzed in that maybe she had a couple drinks. It was the anniversary month of the first year of her friend's passing, so she could have been a little bit more stressed out than normal, and I feel like she could have had an accident somewhere. Um, a few weeks ago, I showed where a man was missing nearly 3 years, and the family had checked the road. Authorities had checked the road like over and over and over, and it was just a certain time of year, and the right eyes was seen, and they found the guy that had been searched time and time again. I call for a movie night tonight too. Well, we may do that on our other channel. We'll see if we can get that documentary, and if we do, then I'll play it for sure. Hey, Court, good to see you, my love. She bought a cigar, rolling a blunt, and smoking with who? Well, from what we understand, she wanted to smoke with her brother, and she called her brother, and I don't know what happened. Maybe he couldn't. Hello, my love, Cork. Hey, let me fix something. 1 second. And thank you, Cork. I appreciate you so much. Give me 2 seconds. Thank you, Cork. I appreciate. Okay, there we go. He was out of town eating with friends. I can talk about the area since I live here. Angel, if you want to come up, you're welcome to come up. Sure. Or if anybody wants to come up and talk about if you're familiar with the area or your thoughts on the case, you're welcome to. I am getting a call-in number, so we will be doing call-ins pretty soon. Do you guys see my cat? Come here, Mittens. You're gonna knock everything down. Come here. Come here. Kitty, kitty. My cat's gonna kill everything. He's gonna knock everything down. I thought there was an arrest. An arrest with who? Oh, I'm sorry, Cork. I hope everything's okay. Yes, he's gonna knock everything over. Oh my God. Did I drop the link? This cat is so high maintenance. It's like not even funny, guys. He's insanity. Avocado Lake experiences many drownings a year. Also, they say there have been Bigfoot sightings there. Oh, really? Now, why is there so many drownings at this particular lake? That's what I would like to know. Is there something that is causing these drownings? Is there kidding? And you hear my dog barking. Say hi, Mittens. Purr. Yes. Angel, just hit that link and you can come up. You're a cat lady. Don't tell anyone. My mother is a crazy cat lady. Adventures with Purpose. Hold on. Where was that comment? Adventures with Purpose said avocado was hard to search. It has a lot of grass. So is it the grass that causes these people to get, I guess, caught in it? I was about to be driving home and listening. I have 5 cats. The water is unpredictable. What do you mean unpredictable? Like, is there a lot of movement in the water? Oh, God bless you. Entanglement. Penelope, so let me tell you something. We found out after we got this cat that one of my sons is allergic to cats. But the veterinarian told us that there is a food, and Purina makes it now. It's called Purina Live Clear. You want to sponsor me, Purina? Call me up. Um, and it gets rid of my dog, guys. I'm sorry. It gets rid of the allergens of cats by 40 some percent, I think it is. And then they also make a something that you can like put on their fur like every few days, and you just kind of, it's like a foam and you just put it on their fur, and it gets rid of like 40 some percent more allergens. And now my son is not allergic whatsoever. Like it's completely like it's fine. Rizzo's wife, thank you for the super sticker, honey. I greatly do appreciate it. Thank you. Um, so with dogs, it's dander, and we think as with cats that it's dander too, but it's actually not dander with cats. It is the saliva that they lick their fur with that causes the allergy. It's something in their saliva. It's kind of disgusting. Or you can get you my fellow cat parent. Love it. Oh, that's so sweet. Saliva, yeah. Yes, I always thought it was dander too. And he's like, no, it's the saliva. I was like, well, I know dog's dander is what people's allergic to. He's like, yeah, dog's dander, cat saliva. Because, they're always grooming themselves. Cats eat, play, or they eat, groom, and then play, and then sleep. That's a cat's life. Yeah. And my son, like the one that is allergic to it, he was the one that, like that loves the cat. So yeah. Now there's hairless cats too, but they lick themselves too. And there are actually a lot of high maintenance to hairless cats. It's just a whole other story. Siamese cats are very loud. Did anyone see Upchurch's discovery? Selena, did he post anything on that? I heard that he was going to make, some big announcement, but I don't know. There, They do sell it on Amazon. They sell it in PetSmart. They sell it in um, what's they sell it on Amazon. They sell it on Chewy, and it's called. Here, I'll just show you. Should be doing this on my other channel, but oh well. And here it is. And also, I think if you go to Purina.com, they will give you like a, they will give you coupons, like a major coupon off your first order. And, or you can call them and say, hey, see, this is what I use. This is a dual pack, but this right here is the foam that I use, and it's just amazing. And it's by an average of 47% by the third week, and it works. Like, I did not believe it whatsoever. I'll show you this as well. Like, the reviews are amazing. It's all like 4 and 5 star, everything, which this one, it's because it's a dual pack, it's new, it's not. So, hey, Angel, could you just could you just turn your camera on 1 second? You don't got to show your, like, you don't got to show your face to everyone. Oh, I don't see any. Can you just wave at me? Just 2 seconds. Thank you. You're good. You're good. Thank you. Hey, Angel.
Hello, how you doing?
How are you doing?
Doing well. It's a little bit hot out here in not a little bit, but it's usually hot in the Central Valley, especially in
It's hot.
Selma.
Yes.
Super hot.
So are you from the area?
I sure am. I actually live about, I don't know, 30 seconds away from Selma High School.
Oh,
So yeah, and actually from AM/PM, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes away or three. It's just a really simple drive from here to AM/PM. So yeah, the whole community heard about it. We're hurt. She's only 22 years old, really sad, and we're happy that a lot of people on YouTube are trying to get the word out and trying to get some answers to where she may be.
mm-hmm. Absolutely. Um, do you know anything about the lake, Avocado Lake?
I know a little bit. So a lot of people around Selma, Sanger, Kingsburg, all these rural cities, we all like to head out and go to those areas, such as like what we hear Jolissa may have done.
Right.
We like to go out there, hang out, fish. It's a good little environment to go spend time with your family.
Sure.
And as far as Avocado Lake goes, there is no doubt that area has been associated with deaths due to drowning. And I think that and just to go off that little video, I'm not too big on the metaphysical world when it
I'm
comes
not
to
either.
spirituality.
Yeah. I'm not either.
However, I wouldn't, I don't know, I don't subscribe to that. But when it does come to like the actual, I would say like the logic of it, a lot of people, we do understand that, people drown, but it would have to be, I know some may not agree, but the current may suck you up pretty fast. So around here, people do get sucked up into like I don't know if it's a legend or what you want to call it, but people do get sucked underwater. I don't know if there's vortex or what. I don't know about a lot about currents and water and whatnot, but people who do go swimming in there somehow um, they drown and they get sucked up into to a mess, and we don't know what happens to them.
That's amazing. I'm actually was going to show a video here in just a moment about Avocado Lake. There was I think two people that died just in this past June in Avocado Lake.
Yeah,
So that, I mean,
yeah, that's
like
correct.
I'm not one. I don't believe. I'm the last one that believes in conspiracy theories. I am but I don't know. It just feels when you just talk about it, it just feels weird that lake. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. It's not. It's even like my parents are in their late 60s, even early 70s, and this has been going on for like a long time. Like if you talk to the folks around this area, I mean, a lot of people know that, hey, if you go to Avocado Lake, especially when you have little ones, you don't want to leave them too far out of your sight, especially when they're hanging out in the water, because I mean, you don't know, man. You really don't know. And we don't know what happens to some of these folks who drown. I mean, we don't know how that happens. But yeah, that should be looked at a little bit more, because that lake is it is dangerous. But again, I wouldn't subscribe to the whole spiritual thing, because that's a little too far fetched.
Right,
Just for
right.
my cup of tea. So.
Have they ever checked the lake to see if there's like any other? I don't know. I don't know anything about this. So I mean, like you know, ducks, or is there? I mean, is that does it go into any other body of water, or does another body of water come into it? Or is like why
I
are these
I
people
believe
getting?
it comes from Pine Flat, but I could be wrong. I hope there's another person like around Selma who's listening who could definitely jump in, and give us a little bit more area, like a better description of where that body of water, like where it comes from. But I would suspect it probably comes from like somewhere from the Pine Flat area, or along the lines of the Kings River, because all that stuff's connected right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and when Adventures with Purpose came in, they were so phenomenal. I can't tell you, man, like how much our community was brought together, because the support that we had for them was amazing, man. Our mayor came out showing respect. Mayor Robertson, even Councilwoman Sarah Guerra, giving up their time and the resources, to help out people around the city, just trying to do whatever we can, make flyers, whatever we can to help out. um, I met Adventures with the Purpose actually when they came into town. I just happened to run into them at the Holiday Inn. Me and my friend were chatting with them, took a picture with them. I didn't post it on Facebook, but or anywhere, because I don't do that. It was really cool, man, just to meet them and express to them how welcoming, and thankful we were for them to, give us their time and energy to, to help out, because when they do that, they do help out in regards to our police, because now our police, they don't have to go spend resources to go look at Avocado Lake, and now we could rule that out, because they do such a high standard of work. So that's always a good thing for them to do that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Um, Avocado Lake is the deadliest lake in California. That's interesting. Um, wow. I mean, is there is does the water is it does the water move? Like, is there, you know
It
what I mean?
does. Yeah,
But
here, let me pull up my map. I haven't. It does move. I go fishing there. I usually go fishing more at Pine Flat. That's more my area, like Dinky Creek. Um, Really good areas to go hang out with your family. That area is a lot more calm. But the water down there, man, by Avocado is more. It's a little bit more rushed, because I'm not sure if it's either the Kings River or the Avocado Lake that I'm talking about. But there's a very, like, it's a strong current right there. It might be the Kings River. But that area, man, it just, I don't know. A lot of people around Selma, like I said, Kingsburg, we talk about this, we don't know, but people get sucked up into it. They get sucked, like when you're swimming, you just get sucked into the bottom. So it sounds like there's like a vortex or some kind of, like you said, a duct that maybe they get sucked into. We don't know what the heck happens.
Okay, let me, I'm going to show you, I will show this thing, and then, this is brought to you by ABC 30. Credit is due to them using this under the Fair Use Act.
Water brothers drowned at Avocado Lake, and another person was rescued after nearly drowning at Lost Lake. Water rescue crews are weary about what is to come as temperatures heat up. Thank you for joining us for Action News Live at 5. I'm Graciela Moreno.
And I'm Warren Armstrong. Action News anchor Jessica Harrington is live at the Fresno County Sheriff's Office with what we know about the drowning victims and how rescue teams are preparing for the future. Jessica?
Good evening, both of you. An unimaginable situation at Avocado Lake. A Fresno family lost 2 loved ones after they went into the water and never resurfaced. The Fresno County Sheriff's Office had scheduled swift water rescue training today, and they say it couldn't have come at a better time.
It's a lot of drownings in a short amount of time.
On Sunday, one person nearly drowned at Lost Lake and 2 brothers did drown at Avocado Lake.
Sorry, I have to pause it every few seconds. So, yeah, this was in this past June as well.
The Fresno County Sheriff's Office responded Sunday afternoon after 25-year-old Silverio Caliwa and 23-year-old Alvaro Caliwa of Fresno went underwater and never resurfaced. Silverio was out of the water by the time first responders arrived and was rushed to the hospital where he later died.
I mean, think about it. These are grown men. They go underwater and they never resurface. That is so crazy.
I'm so glad you brought that point up, because we talk about that. We go, these are really good swimmers. They're adults, like they're not little kids, like adults, full grown men, that they drown, and it's really strange. So I'm glad you brought that up, because me and my friend talk about that.
Drowning in a lake, you know what I mean? I mean, it's a lake, I mean, I'm not the best swimmer, but I don't think I would, I just don't know. Never mind.
Divers recovered Alvaro's body about 2 hours later. The specific circumstances of what led to their drowning is unknown, but officials say plant life at the bottom of the lake can easily get tangled around swimmers and be dangerous. Monday, the Swiftwater rescue team was back on the water, training for the next time they're called out.
Swiftwater rescues are incredibly dangerous. They're dangerous for the victim. They're dangerous for the rescuers. And making it as real as possible gets us to the point where we know the limitations of ourselves and we know the limitations of our equipment.
As the heat starts to creep in the summer months, many people try to escape to the water to cool off, not realizing that the temperatures are in the low 50s. Officials say they also have to be careful because the quick currents can pull them downstream.
It just drops immediately and goes into the current. So if you take a wrong step, you can get out into the current just takes you, especially if you're not a good swimmer.
Monday, the team practiced water rescues with Eagle One in the San Joaquin River. They dropped a person in the water and the helicopter moved in. A harness was dropped down for the person to put under their arms and they were carried to shore.
We try and practice as much as we can. That way, when the time comes, we know exactly what we're doing, know how to do it, and hopefully save a life or two.
The Fresno County Sheriff's Office says they've had 5 or 6 drownings so far this year. In 2021, there was only 1. Officials say people need to be aware around rocks where their legs or feet can get wedged. They say trees create a danger too because water rushes around them. That water can pin people up against the tree and make it hard to escape.
Best thing people can do is just maintain their own safety. If they can't swim,
5 or 6 drownings in 1 year. That's a lot. That is a lot of drownings in 1 year for one lake. Do they have warning signs for swimmers? That's a good question, Lucy. They definitely should if they don't. Wow.
Don't get in the water. If your child can't swim, don't let them near the water.
And officials stress the importance of wearing a life jacket in the water. They say if you also find yourself in the situation where someone needs to be rescued, they say a lot of times people's first instinct is to go in after them, but that can turn into two people who now need to be rescued. Instead, they say stay on the shore and use a rope or a long stick to help get them to safety. Call 911 immediately and be sure you know their exact location. Live in downtown Fresno, Jessica Harrington, ABC 30 Action News.
Yeah, that was a great video. I'm glad you showed that because it's a real dangerous place if you don't, if you're not in the right spot.
Yes. There is another one that it talks about the locals being concerned after the drownings that happened. This is by yourcentralvalley.com.
Drowned at Avocado Lake on Sunday. The Fresno Sheriff's Office says they are 23-year-old Silveria Calihua and 25-year-old Alvaro Calihua. CBS 47's Catherine Phillips has the latest on the investigation and a disturbing trend that officials are noticing this year when it comes to drownings.
The sheriff's office says so far this summer, they've seen more drownings than they did all of last summer, and it's only the first week of June. With temps in the 90s, people made their way to Fresno County's Avocado Lake, trying to beat the heat. But just 24 hours ago, sheriff's deputies were at the lake for yet another water rescue and recovery mission on a Fresno County waterway.
Unfortunately, we've already had about 5 to 6 drownings this year, and we're only a week and a half, 2 weeks in.
Fresno County Sheriff Sergeant Jeff Stryker says last summer they only had one the entire season.
People just need to remember moving water is incredibly dangerous. Even if it looks like it's going slow, you don't know what's in there. Once you start coming out to a river or a lake, it's completely different.
Authorities say the two brothers were seen going under the water around 3 o'clock on Sunday. Witnesses at the lake were able to 23-year-old Severio and did CPR on him until rescue crews arrived. They say he was found face down. Crews then stayed on the scene for hours, trying to rescue 25-year-old Alvaro. He died too. Stryker says the area of the lake they were last seen in was deep and can be a dangerous spot to swim in. He says swimmers can get stuck in the branches and debris underneath the water. Swimmer Christopher Ramirez says when he found out the news, he was shocked and is now wondering if lakes around Fresno County need lifeguards to keep people safe.
It kind of makes you like wake up, like, oh, because people get comfortable, having a good time and stuff. But I mean, you can turn around one moment and then the person's gone, so.
The sheriff's office says right now they do not know if alcohol contributed to the drownings. Reporting in Fresno County, Catherine Phillips, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.
So I can see of one, why did both brothers die? You know what I mean? That's just very strange to me. You know what I mean? Two dying at the same time?
Yeah, I think around here, I think someone in the comments said that thing is called an undertow. I might be wrong, but that vortex thing that sucks you up. Around here, I think locals may call it Devil's Triangle. I could be wrong, but that's just something to put out there because I have heard people say, oh, that's the Devil's Triangle, which means, that's where they go and get sucked up or whatever from the undertow. So
I wonder, is there a specific area? Is that what you're saying? There's a specific area that people.
That's kind of what it sounds like to me. Like I said, I go fishing there, but not at that exact. I'm more like on the Kings kind of. There's certain sweet fishing spots to go to, and people don't go to Avocado Lake to necessarily fish to get the good ones, but it's all around that area. And again, if you go fishing down there, you know that Avocado Lake is a dangerous spot.
That's a That's crazy. I was just looking at the for adventures with purpose. Yeah, Avocado Lake sounds like it's very dangerous, and there's no way in hell I would let like my kids in it or anything like that. After that, do you know the depth of the lake?
I don't. I don't know, and I'm not even going to speculate. So I would
Let
not
me
know.
let's look. Okay. Um, it says there. I was looking at how was Avocado Lake made, and it says there's a story that Avocado Lake was originally a gravel sand pit and was actively mined for decades. As the legend goes, the mining company dug so deep that they actually dug past the underground water table, which I have no idea what that even means. But here's okay. Here we go. This is Lake of Shadows, and it says The Legend of Avocado, a documentary horror film based on many drowning deaths at Avocado Lake and what lurks below. And it's just got photos from, I guess. Oh God, sorry. Oh God, didn't mean that. Sorry. Lake of Shadows, The Legend of Avocado Lake falls or follows a group of young aspiring filmmakers as they set out to uncover the truth about local urban legends and mysterious lake resorts. Lake of Shadows will combine the sub uh, genre of the found footage and traditional horror as the team seeks out the legend of a large man eating fish that live in the lake. Huh. This documentary horror film combines urban legend with fact and incorporates the subgenre of found footage, uh, featuring an all-star cast. So I think there is a, oh, 1 second, please. Okay, sorry about that. I had a kid and a dog. um, but it's, let's see here. There's some gory. Was this ever created, I wonder? Or were they still? Lake of Shadows, The Legend of Avocado Lake.
Yeah, this is the first time I've heard about that right there. I've never
About
seen that.
2017.
Mhm.
So there's obviously, okay, here's the filmmakers. I need to get in, see if I can get in touch with them. I would love to talk to them about that. That's interesting. Look at the cast. Trigger warning. Wow, that's something. Mine shafts. That's, I was wondering, if there's like mine shafts or something. Uh, don't you know better to leave us unattended by now?
Yeah, I mean, I did not know that it was a pit, a Grand Saddle pit, and apparently they dug really, really deep down, and maybe again, I don't know. I'm not a geologist, or I don't know. I'm not very intelligent when it comes to the environment, terrain, and whatnot. But I don't know. When you dig a hole too deep in something and now there's water above it, does that, duck or undertow lead somewhere else now because there's so much water or whatnot? Who knows? It's just not. It's just dangerous. It's just completely dangerous. And the city or the county should do a better job at putting signs and because this should be the straw that breaks the camel's back, so to speak. Because
Right.
this is just too much, man. It's not safe at all.
So here is. Let me get this thing off there. Okay. This is Avocado Lake topo. Is it considered topo map in Fresno, California? And this is Avocado Lake. And there's the Kings River, right? And that's interesting. It says, I was looking for the depth, approximate depth of Avocado Lake, but I can't seem to find it. Okay, why doesn't anyone know how deep Avocado Lake is? Like, I can't find it anywhere. I mean, somebody's got to know, right?
Yeah, that's interesting.
I mean, have you ever heard of people like never being found again there?
You know what? I want to say yes, but I don't know. I would not. I don't know. I don't want to speculate. But it's not far fetched. It's not far fetched at all to say that that you might not find them.
Right. Wow, it's 101 there today, right? It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot over here right now. Which is why it's great to go to the lake to cool off, right?
Right, exactly. It's a popular fishing area.
Absolutely. Yep. That area, Pine Flat, those are the primary spots, man. If you want to, go out with your family for a day or, go cool off, that's where you go head out. It's super close. Go up there one day, come back in one day, and
Let's see here. That's amazing. There's generally like 4 to 6 drownings per year. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Let's fast forward a little.
I think this is gonna be good. Sorry, getting distracted because Oxnard Paranormal is on the other side. Think is that maybe people that are drunk. I believe there's another thing about, there used to be a mining company here. So one theory is that they made holes, and then the Kings River is the water. I mean, the water in the lake comes from the Kings River, which I'm right now next to. A lot of people, they say it's not that because there's so many cases, so many people, so many kids, like just look at
482 feet deep.
Like
that would be incredibly deep. That would be ridiculous.
Rest in peace to all those people, but somebody either almost, loses their life or dies. I have no idea why. There's so many stories, right? As you guys know. Are you going to swim in it right now? I am. If you guys make it at least 50 people here, I'm gonna get in there and see what happens. A lot of people had told me to go around this place. I did. I went through the Kings River, and it was insane. There's so many bridges that you had to cross just to get to this lake. Like, what the hell? Right now, I have paranormal.
So if that lake is 482 feet deep,
Yeah, that is it's a mind-blowing number, to be honest with you.
Look at Grace Post.
Yeah, that lake does not have to be that deep. I don't know why it needs to be 400 plus feet deep.
I don't see Grace. Keep repeating until he sees it. Looking. Okay. Would like to speak to. Sure, I would love to speak to him. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the elevation. Okay. I can't imagine anything being 482 feet deep. That would be, I mean, to be a, no.
Okay, so that's
Oh,
elevation, right?
yes.
Okay.
I was seeing, I think we're going to talk to the director of the avocado.
Okay, excellent. Well, hey, thank you for
Sure.
doing what you do. Please continue to get the name out there. We love Jolissa. If there's any folks who are in the community in the Central Valley, get the name out there. Try to get the description of the car out there. We're hoping for the best, and keep doing what you're doing, and keep up the good work.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Alexa, how deep is Avocado Lake in California?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Fandom.com, its depth is 1,645 feet, making it the second deepest in the United States after Crater Lake, 1,945 feet.
It says it's 1,600 feet deep, which is the second deepest in the United States. That would be crazy. I can't imagine anything being even 300 feet deep. But that doesn't mean Alexa's right either. You know how Alexa is. Well, someone said she just told her Alexa and it was like over 1,000 feet deep, so I just thought I would ask her. Yep, only like, I mean, if that's true, ICU, was we able to get in touch with him? Well, thanks, my Alexa answered too. Oh, your Alexa answered too. That's funny. I bet you every Alexa just went off. Creatively inspired by Denise Alexa did. Tabitha's Alexa did. Funny, she is a woman. All we do over exaggerate. Selena. You're hilarious, Selena. I don't know. It's crazy. I mean, if we can get that director on here now, that's fine. If not, oh yeah, Shell. I didn't even realize that photo was still up there. Thank you for telling me. Sorry, playing music too. Grace in chat said she was talking to him. I mean, if he wants to come up, sure. Are there any factories around Lake? I don't know. You believe it? If not, we can do it another time. I mean, I really wasn't planning on going live like right now, but the mother had a moment to speak, so I just went ahead and went live. couldn't find it on Google either, how big it was. I heard about the movie from Fuentes. Oh, really? Some lakes had sites with the rules of peace, you know, access.
Paranormal with me. They're investigating on one side. It says Junior, I might be a spaceship that's hidden since they clock themselves and the people get abducted. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's I don't know what it is. It's I read the stories, right, of so many people, and each one of them is a father, is somebody that is not um it's not like a bad person, it's not somebody that was drunk. You're talking about father, a dad or a kid, um a cousin, um, it's insane. And just the fact that a lot of things happen around this place, like accidents, there being Bigfoot sites, uh, UFOs, like it's, it's something attracts this place for some reason, and that's why they're making a movie also because there's some it's so famous here, right? So like that's why they're making a movie. They're a lot of people know about this place, and when they see that title, when they see that movie, they're gonna go watch it. It might be,
Personally, I with the picture with Fuentes says that you can see there's no in the world, and I fully believe that she was living in the world with the kids. Sound like I'm underwater? I do? Is that better? Better? That's weird. Hmm. Thank you, Kayleen. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Thank you, my love. Uh, do you want to talk to the director of that film? Sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. If he wants to, he, she, they want to come up, I would love to talk to him about that. Yes, I was thinking something like that. I am very weird. I'm so strange. I am extraordinarily weird. You are so right. Can you guys still hear me? It really did sound like you were underwater. Ironic. Hmm. Yeah, it's very similar to like, love you, Camilla. It's very similar to, Kylie. They haven't located the car either. I would, what did Stars and Stripes say? I would definitely look for, see, that's what I'm thinking. Like, she didn't drive the highways. Yes, her mother spoke at the very beginning. Justin, I resent the case I wanted you to look at. It has heading important. I sent it this morning. Okay, I will look at that. Do you guys remember that? And like Tim Mullins was close by too. That was very weird. Ziggy went live and she's like, "Is Justin okay?" It's like, oh my god. They did not find the car. No. You're buffering? I'm connected. Good. No car phone. YouTube channel Ricky's 559 Adventure has a scuba video and avocado. Really? Here, let's see this. There hasn't been any news with Jolissa in like really the last couple days. Let's see if anything is on Twitter. Here's a timeline. Jolissa Fuentes timeline. 3:30 in the morning, gets home from family friends small party. 4 a.m., brother isn't home, was expecting to smoke with him, so went to an AM PM. That's where she got, the blunt wraps or what have you. 4:06 a.m., footage at AM PM, which we have all saw. At 4:06 to and then 5:24, she still accounted for missing video call to sister. So she video calls her sister at 5:24. Her sister misses it. I think she does it. Yeah, she does it twice. 5:24 and then 5:25 a.m. And she turned onto Nebraska Street. And now, is Nebraska Street, is that close to Avocado Lake, or is that, because they're saying that the Pings is close to Avocado Lake. Hold on, I'm getting something. Talking to the family. I'm asking them where Nebraska Street is. Did Adventures with Purpose check the river? Sorry if I missed it. I don't know if they checked the river. I do know that they checked Avocado and another lake or two close by, but they have left and they did not find anything, unfortunately. What did Tabitha say? Molly changed venue location, kind of glad. Sounded to me she had a, oh God. They're probably just bluffing her. So I did ask if the phone pinged near the lake or the radius. They have not said exactly. They just said it was, I guess, in the vicinity of Avocado Lake. Okay, so I asked, where is Nebraska Street? And she said, the family member, the sister of Jolissa, said on 43 Selma. So that's not located near the lake, but her phone pinged near the lake somewhere. It's called Highland Street. I know Adventures with Purpose, they did search more than Avocado Lake, but I do know that they have just left in the last few hours. I feel that way too, Southern Grammy. I feel like there's been an accident and they just haven't found her. Highland is also known as Highway 43, southwest of Selma. Avocado Lake is northeast of Selma. Okay. I think there was just probably an unfortunate accident, but we still don't know. That's the whole thing, you know. What we might suspect may not be anything, you know, what it could actually be. Yes, there must be an accident. I just wonder what those two calls to her sister were so close in the morning. Yeah. And was her phone charged? You know, could she have been in, you know, when it's I can't imagine the guilt, whether we say, you know, you shouldn't feel guilty or not. You know, we do sometimes if we don't pick up that call or do that, you know, whatever. So, you know, could her sister have been in, you know, an accident, you know, and things got really bad? And, you know, I agree. Absolutely agree. Do we know what year her car was? Did she want to be on live with someone? I mean, she could have done that. You know, it's possible she could have been in a situation where, hell, I mean, you know, she could have felt unsafe. There could have been an accident. There's a road in Fat Pine Flats. Motorcycle goes through there. It's a windy road or windy road. Hopefully, they look down. Well, you know, she didn't take interstates, highways, anything like that. So, you know, in my opinion, that makes it even more of a probable situation that there could be an accident. And they just haven't found her yet. Or, you know, there could be something like a gang activity, you know, that, you know, can carjack. Yes, guys, if y'all will please hit the thumbs up button, I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. It gets YouTube and it tells everyone that, hey, we need to look at this video so we can, you know, share it so Jolissa can be found. hopefully safe. But we just don't know. So this was 1 hour ago. Here we go. And this is Jennifer Coffendorfer. We all know who she is. Great lady, former FBI. Adventures with Purpose has not found her. Note, for its part, the Fresno County Sheriff's Office has said it has no indication that Fuentes was at Pine Flat Lake. I thought there was a ping in any event. Good news, Adventures with Purpose hasn't found her. So, okay, there's an article here. Let me share this. Let's see what it says. And this is brought to you by the FresnoBee.com. Credits due to them. Adventures with Purpose lead diver Nick, also known as Rattlesnake Wren, to the left, and team leader Doug Bishop Wright prepared to launch and begin the search of Jolissa Fuentes at Pine Flat Lake, Deer Creek, Friday morning, August 26th. So that was yesterday in Fresno. Let's see here.
Search for missing woman continues with Adventures with Purpose at Fresno area lakes. The search for a missing Selma woman got some help this week from Adventures with Purpose, the volunteer dive group responsible for finding 16-year-old Keely Rodney in a Northern California reservoir Sunday. The group was at Pine Flat Lake on Friday looking for Jolissa Fuentes, the 22-year-old who has been missing for more than 2 weeks. They searched Avocado Lake on Thursday. Fuentes was last seen at a convenience store at the intersection of Highway 43 and Nebraska Avenue just outside Selma city limits around 4 a.m. August 7th. Because she hasn't been in touch with her family, which is not her normal behavior, the Selma Police Department said it is treating the disappearance as a criminal matter, and Selma officers been working with Fresno Police and the Fresno County Sheriff's Office. According to Selma Police, Fuentes' phone pinged around the Pine Flat and Avocado Lake area, which is what prompted Adventures with Purpose to offer help and why they were searching the lakes. The Oregon-based group is also collecting video footage for its popular YouTube page, which more than 2.4 million subscribers. The team's videos are most famously centered on missing persons cases, but also underwater treasure hunting, and finding missing boats, stolen cars, and firearms. For its part, the Fresno County Sheriff's Office has said it has no. Just a quick word from our sponsor.
Oh, God.
In this episode of The Tech Between Us, I'm talking with Mark Sage, the Executive Director of the Augmented Reality for Enterprise Alliance, or AREA. Listen in as we discuss how immersive technology has the potential to up its game from entertainment applications to business sectors. Visit Mauser.com/empowering-innovation to listen to the full episode.
Indication that Fuentes was at Pine Flat Lake.
Next article.
KMPH TV reporter leaves Central Valley to return home. I want to make clear, I love Fresno. During the
Okay, so it says, sorry about the echo. So Fuentes was last seen at a convenience store at the intersection of Highway 43 and Nebraska Avenue, just outside Selma city limits around 4 a.m. August 7th. Because she has not been in touch with her family, which is not normal behavior, the Selma Police Department says it is treating the disappearance as a criminal matter, and Selma officers have been working with Fresno Police, Fresno County Sheriff's Office. According to the Selma Police, Fuentes' phone pinged around the Pine Flat and Avocado Lake area, which is what prompted Adventures with Purpose to offer help and why they were searching the lakes. The Oregon-based group is collecting video footage from a pub. Okay, we already knew that stuff. Okay. So here is a photo. And here is, which we, in this very live, we have talked to Miss Norma Nunez, and we have not spoke with the Aunt Sandra, but we did speak with Irene earlier, which is the sister of Jolissa. Okay. Let's see. If there is anything else going on. So here we go. Here is a photo earlier of Adventures with Purpose. Searching the lake. I don't know if this is avocado or, oh crap. The other lake. $37. What's this? This is Pine Flat Lake. I mean, you guys see the road? I mean, if she takes, she knows she doesn't take any highways. She doesn't take, any type of interstates or anything like that. She could be anywhere on this, over, God forbid, a hill or anything. Okay, thank you. I'll check Christy right now. Okay. Here is the intersection that she was last seen. But her phone pinged literally 45 minutes away. The road looks very dangerous. The lakes that Adventures with Purpose, Avocado, and I always forget the other one, Pine Flat Lake, they have been cleared as far as been cleared from Adventures with Purpose. Yeah, I mean, the road looks very scary. Yes, her family, she was, she left the convenience store, spotted, in the city a little bit, but then around the Avocado, Pine Flat Lake, which is about 45-minute drive from the AM PM. Is about 45 minutes. Chop shops should be searched if there's a What is a chop shop? You're sharing your email in case you don't know. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I don't think she wanted to go missing, and neither does her family. I mean, there was a little, argument that happened at the party earlier. Then she left. She wanted to go smoke with her brother. Her brother was out of town. Were the cars in pieces to sell? Oh, okay. So like a junkyard kind of. Let's see here. They dismantled, stole. Okay, that's interesting. I don't think this is voluntarily, either. But what I do think, in my opinion, that has happened is there has been an accident, or, I mean, there could be, a carjacking, gang related. Oh, it's an illegal junkyard. Why would someone leave all their loved ones in such misery? I don't know what you mean, Selena. Small is not necessarily safe. I don't know. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to go do a few things, and then I will be back later this evening with some more information. But I don't. Yeah. Yeah. So let's just pray that they find her. I agree, Kaylee. Kayleen, I agree. Thank you, guys. God bless each and every one of you. I appreciate you. I'm going to. That's why. It's one of the reasons I'm getting off here. I'm going to check on Marissa and make sure she's okay. And I will talk to you guys very soon. Thank you so much for joining me. Please hit the thumbs up button. It really, really does help out. God bless. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.